No, this is 0-0 going into game 1. Taisa and Chaz versus BrianYDG and TeeFive.
At Dreamland, so.
Oh, I think they're not like each other. That's what they're thinking. But that's not too big. So, first thing I've got to bring out to Taisa and Chaz is that this team is super fast. If you're not paying attention, you are just going to get by something. I can also call this team collateral, as you just see right there. That's itself. With that much speed and doubles maps with Team Tack on, it's going to be very hard not to use your partners or keep the note on. That being said, they'll have complete control of covering up and if anybody makes a mistake. Okay. Try to turn back and the calling off there.
Oh, there's the rest.
Yeah, that first rest coming out of Brian there.
But that ended up getting him KO'd, but it was worth it.
And that's what you got to do. But no, it's good. You want to get rid of that Sheik as soon as possible.
Yeah, she can be a big problem if you let her be.
Yep. So I think in the end, Brian would probably say worth. TeeFive doing a good job of not being exposed on the way back. Both of those characters have a good fit with them on the stage. They're doing great recoveries that they have. So it's very hard to not take advantage of that. Luckily, Brian with TeeFive has a lot of opportunity back on stage.
And there goes TeeFive to stop.
Is getting into a scary little
and there goes Sheik's second stock.
Yeah, it's a good back throw there.
Sonic has not lost a stock yet, people.
No, he hasn't. But so we'll have to see if this continues to go the way that it does.
Oh! I was honestly expecting a double rest right there.
Yeah, you know, it's shaky. They were real close. He needed a couple minutes to get it just a little bit farther over. But hey, he'll take the kill. Come down to be a pretty close match. You have to imagine that if Sheik is to die here relatively soon, that she would come back and take the stock. Because I would not want to be a Sonic going up against both a Grid Ninja and a Digimon. That said, it was an incredibly high percentage people are not getting characters. It would not be hard to get them both down to their last stock when this happens. And I think if you are Taisa right now, that's got to be your
And there goes Brian's second stock.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do in this situation. Before you go out and you have to think about taking a life, you want to get as many people out as possible. Ooh, Brian with the missed rest. I add 20 damage to him real quick. I think if you're Brian TeeFive, you want to get rid of the Sheik. You want to try to get her off as possible. Either force her to use a life or force Sonic to the rest of the match. That being said, Sonic is now much closer to his in-life than he was a couple seconds ago.
There's the rest on, and it looks like...
They decided to go with the stock. I wonder if they were going to do that. I guess they decided that they'd rather go at this 2v1, and they would rather go 2v2 than 2v1, even if that means Sonic was, wanted to go do that. Interesting call, but I don't think he really could have made it wrong.
And then everyone's now on their final stock.
So Brian is also way up there. Brian could be knocked out by the next area in TeeFive. So this is going to become a very close match. And we're going to really TeeFive take kind of a heavy approach here. Only at 50 damage, if you take a hit, then
and there goes Sonic.
There it is. You did exactly what you needed to. Get in there, be aggressive, take it home.
But then there goes Brian, so it's still anyone's game at this point.
We've got a 1v1. We'll see how this goes. I think a lot of people who watch this will know that TeeFive Ninja is nothing to scoff at, but to be this far in the doubles tournament already shows that the Sheik at least has at least somewhat been doing there. And as anybody who plays this game knows, the last thing you want to be doing is going up against the Sheik.
Things are looking pretty even so far.
Yeah, Sheik's done some good combos, but
it's basically a battle of the ninjas right now.
Yeah, TeeFive is doing a pretty good job of not being taken out there. Whoop. Okay, solid call. I thought you might have tried to see Sheik kill with the up air there. I think Grid Ninja's probably high enough and the ceiling is not that tall. So I think that might have been an option, but he decided that it wasn't worth putting himself out there for that. Great bouncing fish that you missed that, or TeeFive let that go a second earlier. That up tilt, that up smash for Ninja will kill. Good job keeping him off the stage. Sheik's not scared of being off the stage, but it does give you the advantage you're on. Alright, went with the quick hit rather than the grab. He might not have had a chance to turn around and get that off as quickly as he wanted to. Go with what's safe. Nope, I think this might be it. Yep, perfect kill.
And that'll be it. That was a close match.
Great job.
Brian and TeeFive take the first round.
Yep, so it's a good match, you know. I think there's a lot of things that just happened there. Brian did a good job of, you know, getting the rest off and doing what he needed to. But one thing you notice with the speed here, and if people had watched the first match, one thing that TeeFive will try to do is after Brian either hits or misses that rest, he'll come up and try to get the quick jab. Wait till we pop up without having to take much damage. In the grand scheme of things, it's definitely worth it. What you're seeing with this Sheik and Sonic team is that they are so fast and they're getting there so quickly once you notice the rest has happened that they're not able, that TeeFive is not able to get there to wake him up. And Brian lost 2 stocks, if I remember correctly, from that, from 2 smashes. So we'll have to see if they can get a better job of that as well, because if not, that could be a very dangerous place to be in. Especially now that they've had a game to warm up to this duo of Greninja and Taisa.
Did you sign up already? What name? Bad Champ. Okay, Bad Champ.
Yeah, we got Bad Cham. For any of the viewers that might think Bad Cham sounds familiar, you might remember the Memorial Day episode of Hey Arnold, where old Steely Phil, Arnold's grandfather, was talking about how he single-handedly helped win World War II by delivering a truck full of Bad Cham to the Germans. That's all. And there's your Hey Arnold trivia, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it.
That was an old show. I remember that from my childhood.
Oh yeah, Hey Arnold. First and foremost, it was on Netflix there for a little while, and we watched through the whole series. I'm gonna tell you, still good. Still a really solid show.
45 competitors.
That is that smashes, Anvil smashes. Ugh, I hate myself for saying that. Old record. So that's great news. You know, it's great to just turn out the talent levels that are here today. You know, we've had Boss in the past, and so you gotta, whenever Boss is here, you've got to say, you know, he's the best one here. But the talent levels here are better than I think we've ever had in terms of the overall arc of it. I'm really, really excited to see when this comes. Also, while they're picking levels, I'm gonna go get some water. So I will be back in a second, ladies and gentlemen, unless somebody else wants to hop on.
I'm getting the bragging down right now. There's 45 people.
And it seems they're going to Town and City for their second match. And they are all the same characters as they were in the last game. So let's see how this goes. Brian tries to go for the rest really early and didn't get it off, so that's going to cost him a little bit, but it's not looking so hot for TeeFive right now. like the singles brackets are...
being made right now. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. I'm also back. Let's see what we got going on here. So, has Sonic, it looks like Sonic is not starting yet. I think I can see the edge of his third stock there coming out from behind the double sign. So it looks like we've got a relatively close match with Sheik and Greninja, and Sonic and Jigglypuff matching each other damage right now in stock and stock. Although, it looks like Greninja's taking pretty third right now. Up there by Sonic and TeeFive.
Oh, nice rest, nice rest.
Great rest by Brian.
But that'll cost them the stock, but at this, it's kind of worth it at this point.
Yeah, I think Taisa is going to learn real quick that you cannot do, you're not bringing a shoot side smash into a game stuff. I know you can do the rest. It's simple as shield, down to weak, you'll get it every time. Because it doesn't have enough momentum to push her through the game up. So, that's a very good move. I've got to be able to learn that real quick there. Like I said, Sonic's doing a good job on. Well, okay, I was gonna say not dying, but there you go, there you have it. Alright. So, that being said, if you can find a way to live here for a little while, put some damage out, play it safe, you're gonna have yourself another really close match here. So you just need to get some damage on the Greninja and hopefully get rid of that before Sheik dies, which isn't impossible.
Oh!
Yikes, that's what Chaz doesn't want to do, but that's team attack for you. Sonic doesn't know who to go for anymore, he's so confused. When you go that fast, you know. Oh, good rest there. Good job of TeeFive getting down there, but it wasn't quite fast enough, that's what I'm saying. You know, in this situation, I think glad you got the rest off, but you're seeing it. They cannot get there fast enough to save him from getting hit. And Sonic's gonna die on the second time. Might get stopped out. So, again, I think in the long run, you go, probably work. But, it's instinct and speed concept.
It seems we're going to be starting singles off camera right now.
Yeah, we're going to go through the first round off camera while we do the double tournament here, and then maybe go into, Alright. So, what Jigglypuff is going to have it's going to be rough. These are two characters that you don't want to have to go through 2v1. That being said, they're both at a point where a well-placed back air could take them out, especially Sonic. Back air takes Sonic out. And then you might be able to stage double Sheik off if you get the chance to. Oop, that's going to be the game. The up air by Sheik takes us to game 3 here. Taisa versus Chaz, even with the team kill. Coming back to do this. I got one of those. If I got one of those silver ringers, Dunham, you're dead to me. Put me up against a silver ringer. What's that? No, I'm just not very smart. Okay, so are we gonna stick with Jigglypuff? It looks so. And we're going through. We got some lengthy stage guns here.
I will be right back.
All right. Go ahead. Put that microphone up. Do not have that noise ever happen again. So here we go with the solo cast of Game 3 of Chaz, Taisa, and TeeFive and YDG, not J, G. All right. Looks like they're still good. Looks like they're waiting for something here before they get started. What it is, I couldn't tell you, but I'm sure it's very important. Meanwhile, in the background here, I know people can't see it, but we've got the singles tournament finally starting as well. There's a matchup versus Bad Chan, who I just told you the story of, and Shin playing over on the far string. Keep you updated how that's going. Oh, okay. Brian bringing out the pit. I'm happy to see this pick, actually. This is a nice little one to come out. I think the Jigglypuff was working for what they needed it to, but with the speed of Sheik and Sonic, he was just getting killed every time. So, I mean, if it's a 1-for-1, some people might count that as worth it, but why not try something new? 30 people off the bat. And Brian's bringing out what is arguably his best character as well. Good grab by Sonic there to stop the side B of hitting that big old hammer. So not too shocking, but you're seeing the new character kind of mistakes coming out from Taisa and Chaz. They took a lot of early damage quick, but they're doing a very good job of stopping that and actually eating this up. So it looks like they now adjusted themselves into the first few seconds of this match and are ready to go. Ooh, right with the hammer, ready to go.
Alright, I have returned, and Brian bringing out the pit.
Yeah, brought out the pit game. Bringing up the pit game. You know, it was working okay in the start, but, you know, I think these two have adjusted pretty quickly to that, which is fine. You just saw TeeFive lose the first stock of the game, which is, you know, less than ideal if they're trying to win this. But,
you know, I was playing with Brian last night, and he said that using pit was hurting his wrist a bit.
yeah.
So I want to know what he's been thinking.
This is the only thing about it. I have to bring up though. He just did a great tech save off the stage there, being stopped from being stopped from stage spike, which at a damage of 128 to be back hit by Cheek and then still save that. Very impressive job by Brian. And hey, that back air. Ever since 106, they nerfed that back air from Cheek. You know, that's not a skill basement. You've seen it right there. Hitting Brian, he's already on the stage with it at 140 and still not killing him. That's got to be accurate. I think at this point, what you want to do if you are Chad and Tiger is just try to get rid of this Greninja. You've already got him up to 100 again. You're only at 30. You can go come ham on him. Be super aggressive and try to get him off the stage. Because Brian can't do too much with his damage. He's going to die if he goes too hard. Another great stage check by Brian there, but sadly, Pim's facing the wrong way, so he did not grab the ledge, leading to the easy punch by Sonic. Also, Greninja in that time lost a second life. Things are in a bad situation right now for BrianYDG TeeFive. We're going to have to pick it up quick here. Good grab forward A by Sheik. Another grab. Getting this together. Misses the bounce and fish. Brian's a little too high for that to work consistently. So it's a good job to DI out of that by Brian. Good little throw there to get the damage on. Great job by TeeFive to take out the Sonic off the stage. That's going to go a long way if they hope to win this match. I think their goal should now be to put as much damage on the Sonic as possible. Yeah, Brian's going to have to play kind of babysitter here. He can't lose TeeFive without having this much health and stock left. So I think you'll see Brian going a little bit more aggressive than TeeFive in this situation. Good job, you know? He's trying to miss the combo. Good job shooting the bouncing fish. Taisa and Chaz are playing a very solid game here. This is a team that gives a lot of issues. It's Sheik and Sonic. I can guarantee you, I for one would not know how to do it. Ooh, great hammer taking out Sheik for the last stock. Alright,
and now Brian's on his last stock.
We've got ourselves a close game here. TeeFive can find a way to stay alive, and Brian gets a little bit more damage on these two.
Oh no.
There he goes. He's down. This is going to be one uphill climb for Brian here. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this today. Oh, and there it is. Game 3 goes to Taisa and Chaz. Brian and TeeFive will be heading to the losers bracket. I said game 5.